Hello, I'm just going to show my automatic flower farm. It's fully automatic. You just flip the switch and it will dump the water from the four corners, push all the flowers into the hopper, turn the water off, and then a few seconds later it'll spawn new flowers and then repeat the cycle. Just to show what's going on here, let me turn it off. Don't turn it off while the water's still there or you'll end up losing your grass. To get grass down here, basically what I did is the outside's like just right up here. So what I did is I cut a hole in the ground and then just put dirt all along, and eventually the grass just filled all in. Anyways, the circuitry, basically under this pumpkin and under this pumpkin I've got redstone torches, and then it just lines all the way up to these dispensers, and the dispensers have just got water in them, and so if you hit them once with a redstone it dumps the water, hit it again and it dumps the it pulls it back in. And just for the count, it's like one dropper, and then there's I've got 3 of these slabs, pumpkin, 3, dropper, that. Then there's 4 slabs in there, with pumpkin, 4 slabs, pumpkin. The reason I was doing it that way is for light, and just for everyone else's benefit. This design's actually on the wiki page, so I just expanded on it. And the reason I put stained glass over top like this is while I was designing it, I had an Enderman actually come in and steal one of the blocks and then flooded all the redstone circuit underneath. So this way they won't spawn. Anyways, let's have a look underneath. Okay, so what I did here, this is just a pulse generator. 2 hoppers facing each other, 2 sticky pistons, that thing's going back and forth with, I use 7 blocks, and then that will activate this circuit, and that circuit goes along and powers that. That's the redstone torch, and then it goes underneath that, powers that redstone torch. Those were the 2 above, and then I decided just to make all the circuits above after that. The rest of the circuit on this side is basically once it triggers this, this one's a little touchy. I had it set to 4 and then all of a sudden it wasn't triggering anything. So I got it set to 2 ticks, and it comes through and powers the other side, and then these I just added a delay. This is for the circuit that's powering the these dispensers, which have got the bone meal in it. So yeah, you can see this everywhere. It goes into here, and then this circuit here is just a flip-flop. So basically what it's doing is it powers it, or it basically turns on with one hit, and then the second hit turns it off. That way the bone meal only comes out when there's no water on top. And then as you can see, that just goes through. I've got it snaking through to all of the bone meal dispensers. There's 6 of them in all. And then these hopper lines, that's the center hopper. So I just did hopper lines all the way to a central point, which is over here. And then for this, I've got I've got droppers. And what happens is if a bunch of flowers are in there, it turns on this circuit, and this circuit it's just a clock. So it's just a circular clock, and then when items come in here, it turns off this redstone torch, and then the clock starts going. And then there's 2 droppers there on top of each other, and this redstone torch just sort of flips them upward, and that goes to a chest above. So let me turn it on, and then you can see it working. That's my switch above. I just put an override switch down here So I could turn it on from down here. So now it's just turn the water on. Now it's turn the water off. And then you can hear all the droppers or dispensers going. So you can see this flip-flop working here. So when there's water above, the circuit's off. And then as the water's retreating, it turns that back on, which then triggers all the seeds and plants to go. That's basically it. That's the design. We'll just come back up here and you can see that's it.